New on the Week News Nightbeat, the SWAT team and bomb squad called in to a neighborhood where an armed man barricades himself inside a home. How it's unfolding.
Plus, boaters waiting hours to get through the Chiquita lock, what they're now demanding. And breaking at 10, we just learned the name of the man who kept neighbors waiting in the streets after an hours-long standoff.
Plus, restaurants worried after a man threatens people with a knife. The near attack that sent people fleeing. Next.
News Nightbeat.
A man barricades himself in a home and evacuates a neighborhood. The hours-long standoff that brought in the bomb squad and the SWAT team.
A knife-wielding attacker sends customers fleeing, and now nearby restaurants say they need more security.
It only takes one person to really do some damage.
The solutions they're hoping for after an argument escalated to a terrifying threat.
Hours on the water, boaters stuck waiting to navigate the holiday weekend, but the Chiquita lock is holding them up. The ongoing debate over whether the lock stays or goes.
And breaking right now, we just learned the name of the man who kept people waiting outside their home tonight. Law enforcement arrested Peter Tremont. Police say he barricaded himself inside a Marco Island home for hours with an arsenal of weapons. The situation forced law enforcement to evacuate the neighborhood, keeping people waiting on the street into the night.
A viewer sent us this drone video of the scene.
And running into a busy restaurant armed with a knife. That's what this man is accused of. We first told you about this story yesterday. Joe Andy Lozano Garcia made his first appearance in court today. The fight sent other customers springing into the parking lot, fleeing in terror. The Nightbeat's Anika Henninger explains how nearby restaurants say they need more security.
Now.
Luckily, no one got seriously hurt. The restaurant says they're working to get more of a security detail and metal detectors to better protect customers.
A deputy
Tonight, this bald eagle has a new lease on life, and it's all thanks to Crow. The animal was nursed back to health and released in Cape Coral, where it was found last month. The bald eagle came to Crow on Thanksgiving Day with a fractured coracoid bone or collarbone. The bone was healed and the bird was given physical therapy. This was also Crow's last release of their 50th anniversary. The last day of the new year is also the 10th day of the partial government shutdown. The White House says President Trump has no plans to reach out to Democrats. They say he insists the ball is in their. Up for drivers heading to Fort Myers Beach tomorrow. The Matanzas Pass Bridge will close at 11:45 tomorrow night for the New Year's Eve fireworks show. Now it won't reopen until 1:15 a.m. After the show, there will be 3 beach trolleys running and 4 trolleys providing service to park and ride on Summerlin Square.
Wink News.
7 people are hurt after a jet bridge partially collapsed at Baltimore International Airport. A woman fell. Hurricanes, fires, and flooding. 2018 saw a series of wild weather events that destroyed towns and lives. Mother Nature gave way to another string of costly disasters. The Nightbeat's Natasha Chen recaps the biggest weather headlines of the year. Another house fire item, sparks of fire. This is from a hoverboard. A home in Palm Coast is now destroyed, and a family needs a new place to live. One of the women who live in the house say she saw centuries-old statues. A new bill in the state house would make it illegal to remove a public monument for any reason other than repairs or relocation. The proposal would protect all monuments built on public property as old as March of 1822. You may remember there was an ongoing debate over the Robert E. Lee bust in downtown Fort Myers. And breaking the cycle of addiction, one Southwest Florida man says he struggled with it for himself for decades, and now he wants to help others. The Nightbeat's Melinda Lee is in the studio tonight with this inspiring people story. Melinda.
John Carlos, his name is Jim Downs, and he says meth hope as he peddles his message of life after addiction around America.
That's pretty powerful, from addiction to biking. So how can people join Jim?
So his journey is going to start with the new year on Tuesday on the 1st, and it's going to start here in Fort Myers. So anybody that wants to come out to that sobriety celebration before he starts that 15,700-mile cycling trip can come to Fort Myers City Hall starting at 9. And there's going to be a lot of people there, including NFL stars and government officials, and hopefully a pretty good crowd, because obviously that's very incredible what he's doing.
Yeah, that's inspiring and really turning your life around for a great cause as well. Thanks, Melinda. Horsing
right now, police on Marco Island re-enter a home tonight where a standoff took place just hours ago. Law enforcement arrested Peter Tremont. Deputies found 17 loaded firearms inside this home, and neighbors were evacuated for several hours. Let's go back out to the Nightbeat's Morgan Reiner. Morgan, what can you tell us?
Well, we want to wish a very special human a happy birthday. If you didn't recognize this guy, that's of course John Carlos, my lovely co-anchor. And our counterpart here on the weekend, there's him with his family.
Yes.
Just got married this year. It's been a big year for you.
Very big year. Yeah.
How do you feel being older and wiser?
I feel fantastic. I think I'm like the oldest person on this desk here, so I feel very
That may be
wise.
true. Only
Nah, you're
I'll
only
catch
as young
up.
as you feel, or as old as you feel.
Right.
Yeah.
I did write in your card that you were the oldest person on this
Yeah,
desk.
thank
I
you.
said someone had to be the oldest,
Yeah,
and I am
that's
very
me.
happy that it is you.
Yeah. Well, someone
right.
will be joining me pretty soon too.
Yeah, I'm only a couple months behind you. So.
In terms of the forecast, though, for your first day of being at 32, JC, happy birthday to
reveal.
you. 84 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. Mostly sunny sky. And for the first day of 2019, 84 degrees as well. Next best chance of rain arrives on Friday.
Hey, at least the temperatures don't match his age.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a
Not
good
yet.
thing.
Thanks for watching. Have a good night.